There's a shift happening in the world today. Cracks are forming in our institutions of government, education, religion, and business. People are wanting change. But what does it look like and mean? In business, it's the shift from age-old icons of positions and profits to people and purpose. Why are we here? Where do we belong? What is our purpose? After all, isn't everything business? What are we supposed to be busy doing and how? Maybe an image made by a pharaoh and his slaves isn't the best icon for how commerce and business should be modeled. Maybe we've had this whole idea of business upside down. My name is Ryan. My day job is a camera operator and editor. And in my work, I'm exposed to a lot of people and their businesses, their hopes and dreams, as well as their struggles. On this show, we will be looking at a few of those stories. How people just like you and me are adjusting to the changes of today, their concerns for tomorrow, and what they are busy doing about it. Their contributions in their own way, in their own corner of this world. They are not waiting on others. They are doing something today. They don't just have a mission statement, they are becoming one. They are a part of the shift. This is a story about giving and a company called Springs Dental Care. Dr. Saya and Dr. Webb, along with their staff, associates, and a few volunteers, had decided to change their holiday gift giving a bit and do a free day of dentistry for the community. This was their first time doing such a thing. Personally, I was interested, because during the holidays a few years back, I was at a local Waffle House when a waitress with tears in her eyes told me a moving story. She just had to tell me how grateful she was that a local dentist just fixed a painful tooth for her, absolutely free. She said she couldn't have afforded it otherwise, and had been one of the lucky few who were chosen, and it was the greatest holiday gift she could have received. When I heard her story, I figured there was something about giving and gifts that needed to be told.
Usually every year we try and do some sort of mission to help out in some way. And we talked about volunteering at the soup kitchen or Habitat for Humanity. The other missions are wonderful too, but we just felt like for our unique talents that we have that can help people, this was the best thing for us to do. After we discussed everything with the staff, just my biggest concern as far as getting everything together in a short period of time. I was going to be out of the office as well as some of the doctors, so trying to get everything together when everyone was going to be here. Time was the biggest thing. And then how on earth we were going to get all the information out to everybody.
My biggest concern was the number of people that we might have show up. We publicized this day, through Facebook, through the radio. I wasn't sure if we would have 20 people or 200 people, and that worried me. I just wanted to make sure that if we had that number of people, a large number of people show up that morning, that we could see them all, or at least make some arrangements for them to be seen. I didn't want anyone to be left out.
What was running through my mind, and the honest truth is, I was thinking, boy, it's going to be embarrassing when nobody shows up.
Well, my first initial thoughts were how exciting it was to be, given this opportunity to give back to the community. However, trying to put everything together just within a couple weeks was just, oh man, that was a mess. I was afraid no one was going to show up. I was like, man, just that first initial day, it was like, what if there's like nobody here?
No. Like I said, I'm feeling a little flush for next Friday already. Chaos, that's what I was worried about, chaos. And just having a disaster of a day because I felt totally unprepared. We did not know what we were looking forward to. Right, you got the isolate. Because we're not coming on Friday, so have fun.
The staff's fears quickly disappeared when people began to arrive as early as 4 a.m.
The music out in the parking lot was a fun vibe. It got everyone excited to start the day.
I am Bobby Sorden. I'm the owner of Sensational Sounds Professional DJ Service. We were just here helping out with Springs Dental Care. We provided some music, some fun entertainment while people were standing in line, and we're just glad to give back to the community.
I'm Diane Foley, and I am the President and CEO here at Life Network. This is our pregnancy center, probably what we're the best known for. This has been an organization that has been around for over 30 years here in Colorado Springs. And so what we offer is free pregnancy tests, as well as options counseling and ultrasounds for anybody facing an unplanned pregnancy. One of the issues that people have when they find themselves pregnant in an unplanned situation is they feel like they don't have resources. And so what we want to offer to them are the options and resources to help them in a very difficult situation.
Viewpoint is a very active community. There's a lot going on here that you may not find in a number of other senior living communities where the residents spend a lot of their time watching TV. Here, as we walked in the door today, they were doing exercise, which I avoided. So if you're looking for a place, maybe for your parents to reside in their retirement lifetime, or if you have a need yourself, I'd invite you to come by and give us a visit. Come to Viewpoint, take a tour. Maybe we'll be happy to buy you lunch, or check us out on our website at BethesdaSeniorLivingCommunities.com.
The name of the company is Mako Collision Center and Auto Painting. My name's Joe Ambule. We've been around for about 25 years now. It just started my 25th year here. And it's been a family business that opened basically in March of 1989. And we've just done quite a bit of work for all the people here in Colorado Springs. We've painted over 50,000 cars since I've been here. So better get going, Mike. Go! Let's go! Let's get this thing in. We're running out of time. All right, we got a schedule to keep.
The mission day was packed. There were way more patients than we could handle.
It was a high-paced day. We were all moving as fast as we possibly could to see as many patients as we could. We had quite a long line in the parking lot that morning, and we just wanted to make sure that we could see everyone that we could.
My mom was helping out in the back, and she accidentally unscrewed something that wasn't supposed to be unscrewed, so there's water like spurting everywhere, and we're trying to figure out how to stop it. That was kind of a mess. We had to mop it up afterwards, but we finally had to get one of the assistants because she and Renee are back there and they can't figure out how to get it closed up.
There you go. They just came out of the oven, so they're still hot.
Oh my goodness.
So you better get them now.
What did you just bring to the crew here?
I just brought schnitzel sandwiches from the Schnitzel Fritz restaurant.
Wow. What do you think about what's going on right here today?
Great, great. It's for the community, and I think it is a very, very good move.
Waiting in the lobby that morning was Tim, a window washer with a big heart.
I had a tooth pulled maybe about a year ago, but other than that, not for maybe 15 years have I really had any dental work. Pretty excited to actually have something done.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people out there who are privileged don't understand what it's like not to be able to go to the dentist or the doctor all the time. Right. You can smile without having to feel bad about it. I go around trying to close my lips. Yeah. And it's like I like to smile, but I don't want to. So it's nice to have help. You got to record, you know, these awesome people doing what they do. You know, never had like insurance or too much dentistry stuff. I just always had teeth pulled. Something hurts, pull it. Yeah. But this time we actually can fix it. I'm very excited.
I met many people that day, all bringing their different stories and circumstances. I met a man starting over, recovering from a bad accident, and families struggling to overcome rising healthcare costs. Even many conquering their fear of dental work to make it out that day. But they all had one thing in common, a great appreciation for Springs Dental Care. And then I met Teresa.
Dr. Webb and Dr. Say and staff, I want to thank you. Thank you for just opening your doors and blessing me with the gift you did. And to me, it may have been small on your end, but it was huge on mine. So thank you. Me and my brother were raised by a single mom, and I feel like I've always been a keeper of him. And then when I turned 21, I became a legal guardian of my half-sister who was raised in different homes. And that was due to a tragic incident in our lives. Her mother was taken from her by our biological father. So due to a domestic violence incident, I became her legal guardian. Her mother is now deceased, and our biological father is incarcerated. I started my UCCS career in 2011. My first day on campus, I came home to my family and we had some news that I lost a brother. My brother had committed suicide. Fall of 2012, I started getting a little bit ill. By spring of 2013, I was diagnosed with thyroid papillary cancer. When they did do my surgery, they removed my entire thyroid, but they took out my right side of my glands. They were going to remove the left side, but the surgery was too long. The masses were too big. It took longer than anticipated. I was told that during the procedure, there was a high chance I could lose my voice. They could damage the larynx. My voice is now different. It's a little raspy, sometimes squeaky, stronger on other days, and some other days it's just very weak. I am a single mother of a 5-year-old little boy named Shia. He is my heart, my pride and joy. It is tough being a single mom, not having 2 incomes or being dependent on the system, trying to survive. I want to be a teacher. I want to help students. I want to give back. I want to make a difference. So I received a message from a previous colleague of mine, a friend of mine who is an office manager at Dr. Saya's office. Mentioned it to some family, and my brother encouraged me to go wait in line early one morning. We both went in maybe for cleaning, maybe to see if there were cavities, fillings that needed to be done. And it would have been extremely expensive to cover those out-of-pocket expenses, and I don't have those funds. What it means to me and my son, there's no words for it. There's no price, dollar amount that I can say what it's done to my heart. Because when you care for me and my son, it's everything. I want to be able to give back for everyone who has given to me and my child, and who has helped me through some pretty tough times. Some times that are tragic, things that people shouldn't go through. And I just want to thank everybody for who has been placed on my path, and who's opened a door, who's lent a hand, and who's given back. And that's what community is to me. Dr. Webb and Dr. Saya, your gift that you gave me and my brother, you'll never know the impact it has made on us.
I'm Dr. Clothier at Great Value Pet Clinic. We can provide about 80 to 90% of what a full-service clinic would do at a much lower cost. That's why we call it Great Value. I've been in veterinary medicine for many, many years, and most of my clients really enjoy coming here. I hear all the time, "Doc, please don't die on us. Stay around for a while." I invite you to come to Great Value Pet Clinic because we provide quality medicine for less. And I think you will see that when you come.
Hi, my name is Jeff Balch. Cut! My name is Jeff Balch. I'm the owner of Knob Hill Towing in Colorado Springs. Here at Knob Hill Towing, we have 16 trucks, all the way from a 50-ton heavy-duty truck for tractors and trailers, all the way down to a light-duty 4x4 recovery truck. My guys at Knob Hill Towing are trustworthy, they're careful, and they take good care of the customers. If you need a tow in Colorado Springs, trust the best, go with Knob Hill Towing.
The Schnitzel Fritz restaurant, block and a half south of Sky Sox Stadium. We have authentic German food. We have sauerbraten, we have pork shoulder, we have schnitzel sandwich, we have the whole gamut of authentic German cuisine.
My name is Sean Fitzgerald, one of the owners with the Wobbly Olive over the First and Main Shopping Center. Here at the Wobbly Olive, we're not only about the drinks and the food, but we're also about the most fun on the Powers Quarter that you can find. We're situated right next to the Cinemark Theater. Come down and try us out.
I don't know why the vet said I couldn't take you to Aspen Auto to get fixed. Because Aspen has the best warranty anywhere. Maybe it's a different kind of fix? You'll be fine. Let me just see what getting fixed for you means. What the? Oh no. Okay, hold on. It's Aspen Auto Clinic. Let them explain why they just can't fix it.
You know, so far so good. We've got, you know, these are like our hygiene patients. We've got them in by numbers. These are our doctor patients that we have in by numbers. And then we have one of the rooms that are set up as triage back there. So basically we have 3 hygienists back there. 2 are working the hygiene, and then the other one is pulling patients back to do a triage to see what's going on. And Dr. Say even did a root canal on a patient today. So yes, we were like, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. But he was like, I felt the need, so I had to do it. That's why we work here, because he's a softie.
This girl was in pain, and I just didn't want her to have to, you know, go somewhere else when we could have got it done. So we just got it done.
She was so thankful. She was the one that was emotional because she didn't have the money for a root canal. She was in a lot of pain. We were already in there, already had the tooth prepped, so I was happy that we just took care of it.
Dentistry has changed significantly. For instance, the single-day crowns that we can do, that we did for the mission. That was impossible before. Now with CAD/CAM, we can do crowns in the same day.
So we had Apex Endodontist that they really helped us out a lot that day, and we're able to see quite a few of our patients donate to dentistry.
We decided to help because we're all interested in taking care of people. And there's a lot of people in our community that would really struggle to be able to gain access to the level of care that we can provide. And so we want to do our share to try to help that segment of the community out.
In healthcare and dentistry, you know, our goal is to help patients, and unfortunately not all patients have the financial resources to pay for care.
Helping people is just very rewarding. You change people's lives, so we love it.
And also Dr. Hildebrandt and Dr. Pinau over at Oral Surgery and Associates. They helped us tremendously that day too.
For Oral Surgery Associates of Colorado Springs, I established this practice back in 1981, so this is my 33rd year. This last little episode, which we helped with Dr. Saya and Dr. Webb, we're happy to do what we can do for not only the patients that are referred to us, but also the patients that need some assistance, need some help from a financial standpoint, so we're very happy to help them out.
My name is Daniel Burke.
And I'm Stacy Burke. We were there at 4:30 in the morning.
We probably saved $2,500 to $3,000 just with our work together done.
Yep. I started having some pain right on my gum line. I didn't know what it was, so I was kind of scared. So we went in there and my nerve was being exposed. They went ahead and fixed it for me and filled it, and very thankful because now I don't have to worry about it and I know what it is.
They were worried about my wisdom teeth not being able to brush back there and get far enough. I was thinking I was only going to have 1 done, but they went ahead and took all 4 out since they were in there anyway. Yeah, I was in the construction field for many years, and I loved doing carpentry and flooring and any type of remodel actually. And back in 2008, 2009, I started getting tinglings in my hands, couldn't hold anything, was dropping it. Went and got checked out and had severe carpal tunnel in my right hand. It eventually went to the left hand. When all this started happening, they just pretty much let me go. Yeah, I was starting to rack up bills from that point on. From both hands being done, my shoulder, I had a spur inside it. And then after 9-10 years, I finally got a diagnosis for the pain in my leg, synovial chromatosis, a joint disease. It's cancerous, tumorous, kinda, and I've had 3 surgeries done on my right knee. Thankful for family that's helping us and letting us stay in their house. It's just been really rough. Finding people like this, it's just great. I couldn't thank them enough.
I was pretty thankful, you know. Sorry. I'm just, I'm used to staying at home with my kids, and my husband lost his job, and now I have to work and try to provide, and it's just really, really hard. So any help when people do this is just really helpful. So I'm just really thankful that they, you know, When I find somebody, you know, that's willing to help in any way, shape, or form, especially financially, you know, if this wouldn't have been free for us, we would have been in debt even more than what we already are. People like us, I mean, we're middle, you know, we're considered middle class. You know, I work, he had a job, we're trying to, you know, just raise our family, that's it. And when things come along and he has medical issues and I have, you know, God forbid something happened to me, there's no way that we would be able to afford any of it. I don't have medical insurance right now, which I can't afford at all. I would really like to thank Dr. Saya and Dr. Webb and, you know, their staff there, and the oral surgeons that did his teeth as well. I'm so grateful for them, so I want to tell them thank you very much.
What we do here is endodontics. Most people are not familiar with that term. It's a subspecialty of dentistry that deals with diseases of the dental pulp.
It's not a high volume practice, which means we have the time that we need to dedicate towards our patients.
Our doctors are the best endodontists, and I know that they're comforting their patients.
If you are a patient and you have a concern that may involve root canal related problem, we'd love to take care of you.
We're Oral Surgery Associates of Colorado Springs. I established this practice back in 1981, so this is my 33rd year. Our motto is excellence in customer service.
We are 3-time winners of the Better Business Bureau Excellence in Customer Service Award.
I would suggest Oral Surgery Associates to anyone who's looking to be comfortable and treated very well. I think that our staff is fantastic. We also do a lot of sedations for patients to kind of put their mind at ease.
We'd welcome anybody to come see us.
My name's Ricky Tallwater. I've been detailing cars for about 14 years. We do pretty much everything, inside, outside, buff, wax, shampoo carpets, clean the vinyl. We do full details on RVs, inside and out also. We do boats, semis. We also offer a mobile service to our customers. Mobile service, if you call me, I set an appointment with you. I come to your house, place of business. Wherever you need the car done, we come to you, do it on site. If you need a car that needs detail, just stop on by at Sparky's Auto Detail or give us a call at 719-216-8562.
You know, we've been coming to Dr. Saya for so many years because we trust him and because of the hygienists who are so friendly, and they come to know our family. They share our stories with us. They ask the right questions. They know us so well. It's like being with friends. The staff is so good with kids here, and they're so incredible about making them feel comfortable in the chair. I wouldn't want to take my kids anywhere else.
Let us take care of you and see what your experience can be like here.
To do all the work that they needed to do would have been just shy of $2,000. And they did that all free for me. And they cleaned my daughter's teeth too. I just want to say thank you to Dr. Saya, Dr. Webb, and the team at Springs Dental for doing this for the day and giving free dental care.
Thank you, Dr. Saya, for cleaning my teeth.
I became a dentist because I wanted to help people. When you give to other people, you know, it's benefiting them, but it also benefits you. So for sure, we're gonna do it again. What would I tell another business who's considering doing this? You know, I was a little nervous. I knew that, you know, hey, there's a lot of things that could potentially go wrong. And, you know, you don't feel like you're prepared to do something like this, but you just gotta do it, and it works out. And you get to help people, you feel better, and you can always, the next year, just get better at it. I'm Dr. Richard Saya from Springs Dental Care, and I'm making the shift.
Dentistry is a fun profession. I actually became a dentist with great influence of my sister, who's also a dentist. I love to work with my hands. I love science. I think it's a perfect blend of art and science. Yeah, you know, my husband and I met on the way to Guatemala. We went to Guatemala and to El Salvador and to Ecuador while we were still pretty early on in our careers. To bring our careers back to that mission aspect, and it's a reminder that it can be an everyday mission. You do not have to, you know, travel abroad to do that. We have plenty of need here in our community. My name is Ivy Webb, and I'm a dentist at Springs Dental Care, and I'm making the shift.
I do think it brought everybody closer together. I think that, like I said, we all thought it was going to be total chaos, and I wasn't sure that I was going to show up on Monday. No, but I wasn't, Dr. Saya, I don't think was sure if he was going to show up on Monday, but it went really well, and I think that it definitely improved the teamwork ability, absolutely.
I just want to thank Dr. Saya and Dr. Webb. You know, it was a long day and it was a little chaotic, it was a little stressful, but at the end, it just, you can't put a price tag on how you feel emotionally.
It was such a feel-good day. It was exhausting, but I didn't feel exhausted, if that makes any sense. It brought us even closer together. It was just, where can I help? What can I do? Can you do this? Can you do that? We were just such a well-oiled machine. I wasn't a manager and they weren't assistants and hygienists. We were just part of this team.
Dentistry is something we do every day. We're very good at it. We take great care of our patients. We know what needs to be done and we can do it in an effective, timely manner. Whereas if we're trying to help someone build a house, like, I mean, Kylie was just saying not even 2 minutes ago, she's like, I can't paint for the heck of it. We're not good carpenters, but we're excellent, you know, in dentistry, and we'd like to share that gift with everyone. To the hygienists and the assistants and the doctors, you guys did such an awesome job that day. I mean, it was a lot of work, no breaks, and you guys pushed through it anyways and helped a lot of people, and I'm so proud of you guys. Love you. I'd love to give a shout out to Bobby, Pam, Amanda, and also Candy, who is my mom. It makes me feel good coming into work every day. I don't feel like I dread it. Like most people, they're, you know, it's Monday morning, they're like, ugh, I have to go to work. I never feel like that here because we always put patients first. You know, it's just such a great place to work at.
Springs Dental Care, someone needs to eat it.
We love to see involvement in the community. Springs Dental Care gives back to the community, and it doesn't get any better than that. We just appreciate these ladies and everything that they do.
I never thought about the different values associated with giving, that they weren't the same. In fact, some merely only benefit the giver and do little for the recipient, while other forms of giving do both and much more. I realized that the most common form of giving, monetary gifts, had a certain set value to both the giver and the recipient, but that another form, cross-giving, where one donates their time in areas that are not their expertise or talent, had far less value. Yet the giving of time in the area of one's talent and skills yielded the highest value and return on investment, both to the recipient and the one giving, personally and practically. It is by far the best form of giving in every way. So why isn't it utilized more often? Is it that we don't value our own gifts and talents as we should? Well, on this day, like the Waffle House waitress I met, there were a number of people who were sure glad Springs Dental Care decided to give their gift. If you would like to know more about the show, contact us at info@castlandproductions.com.